Hey guys, what's up? Right, so I want to talk about a situation that I was in, an experience that I had. It was a relationship not so long ago, and I'm not talking to you guys about this relationship because, you know, I'm looking to slag this person off or be disrespectful to them. It's nothing like that at all. It's more so what I want to do is share the communication barriers is what I want to share, and to also shed light that there is no right or wrong, and that it's a 50-50 thing. So I was recently with someone, you know, that had issues showing feelings physically and emotionally. She was a bit tough, hard work. You know, she told me that, and that's fine. And it was my responsibility, being part of a relationship with her, to understand that, right? So I needed to adapt. If I wanted to make it work, I needed to adapt. And I did my best to make it adapt. You know, I never used to push too much to ask her to show me feelings and whatnot, because I knew that over time she would start showing me feelings. I've been in situations before, relationships with tough women, and they're very cold and whatnot, and eventually they start showing their feelings. So it was the same situation with this person. Over time she started showing me more feelings. She was, you know, being more affectionate. You know, she would say more sweeter things, which was nice for me. It touched me. It made me feel like I was part of a relationship. I felt wanted. I felt like I belonged to something, right? But I was still frustrated because it was tiny baby steps. It wasn't on a regular basis. Whereas I would say, you know, thoughtful, meaningful, emotional, heartfelt things, I would let her know. And I would also express to her physically if I could have the chance, you know. But I knew that she wasn't capable of doing that anytime soon. She had her barriers up and she was dealing with stuff, and that's fine, that's life. So when, you know, so I'm carrying this frustration over. So we had a few arguments, and in those arguments I might be good at communicating physically, emotionally, how I feel about her, but when it came to talking, I couldn't do it, guys. I just couldn't do it. I hold my hands up, I couldn't do it. I would shout, I would, you know, start lashing out, and I would end it. I would say, oh, I'm done with you. I'm not proud of it, but it's just the way I just couldn't deal with it. I just didn't know how to talk to this person, because she became somebody that I didn't know how to communicate with. So in other words, she wasn't good at showing me physical, emotional feelings, but she was really good at talking things out. I wasn't. I was the opposite. I was more physical and emotional. Now, there is no right or wrong. For a long time I blamed myself. I thought, oh, it's because of me, you know, and I don't even know to this day if she understands the whole concept of it, but hopefully one day maybe she will understand. But just because I couldn't talk didn't make me a bad person. It just meant that I couldn't communicate in that way. Just the same as her, it didn't make her a bad person. Just because she couldn't communicate with me physically and tell me how she felt about me, it did not make her a bad person. It created doubt within me. It created frustration and anxiety, because I wasn't sure if she liked me or not, but it didn't make her a bad person. So guys, I guess what I'm trying to say is, a relationship is two people. Two people are involved in a relationship, no one, two, yeah? So you guys need to work out between yourselves how to communicate with each other, whether that be physically or, you know, verbally talking, whichever way. Everybody's different. But I guess what I'm saying is just because somebody shouted at you on the phone, don't chuck that relationship away. You just need to sit down with them and talk to them and try to work out a way of how to express things, because you can't have it one way, it can't be one-sided. It's
In
two
2 miles, take the exit towards Botley, Witham, Cumnor, Ensham, Farringdon.
What's that now? So it works two ways. You both have to talk to each other. You both have to communicate with each other. You know, too many people give up towards, you know, when they're so close to a dream, they just give up right at the last minute. Don't let it happen, guys. You know, if it's worth it, you'll adapt to each other, and you'll find ways to communicate with each other. Because that's what I did. That's what I felt I was doing. You know, and it tore me apart that I was communicating with this person, but I wasn't getting no physical or emotional commitment back from her. Hence why when we did talk about things, when we argued, it was like I just didn't know how to relate to her. It was just like, you've created all this doubt in me. Like I said, I'm not doing this video to put her down. She's a good person, she's a great person. It's more so to just shed light on a situation or situations that you may be in. If you're in this type of situation, guys, all you need to do is sit down. Don't go end up, you know, throwing a relationship away. Sit down, talk about it, and work out a way to work things out. Express feelings on a mutual basis. It's okay to fight, it's okay to show emotions, and to a certain extent it's okay to swear, because people say things in the moment, they say things that they don't mean. That's all it is. You used to let go of it. You know, it isn't true, it doesn't mean nothing.
Take the exit towards Botley, Witham, Cumnor, Ensham, Farrington.
Right, guys, so I hope you enjoyed this video. It is what it is, and I'll see you for the next video.